Hey everybody, this is Kitthesoulless, and welcome back to Mount and Blade Warband. Let's get our shit moving, shall we? First off. There we go. Let's stop at Asgard. It sounds like somebody from Brooklyn trying to say the word Asgard. It really does. No one here wants to join the party? Oh well. Grissom. Grissom. And here it's March 25th, 1257. Cool. Let's resume our travels, shall we? Into the kidnapper's hideout. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you can still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site down a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If the initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you wish to attack the hideout or wait for another occasion? Let's attack. Everyone, follow me. Everyone, hold position. Hold this position. Everyone. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Apparently they're spread out as they can get. Follow me. Everyone, hold position. Hold this position. Everyone, fire at will. Fire at will. Everyone, follow me. Follow me. Everyone, hold this position. Hold this position. Everyone, fire at will. Fire at will. Everyone. Spread out. Stand closer. Everyone, follow me. Follow me. Everyone, charge! Thank you, my lady, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother and Praven put you on their track? Yes. With their retreat cut off and the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains as now yours. Let's see. Rusty hatchet, rusty hatchet, rusty hatchet. All rusty hatchets. Off to Praven we go. Christ, how long have we been recording? I forgot to turn on my I'm sorry, I forgot to turn on my Did that say something about showing mercy? Check the tavern first. I compose and write songs for the lords of the land and their ladies. Sometimes I sing about war, sometimes about the virtues of kings, and sometimes, for the more sophisticated audience, about the virtues of wine. For most audiences, however, I sing of love. No. Can you teach me any poems? I can teach you the poem, The Heart's Desire. It is a lyrical poem which can be interpreted either erotically or spiritually. Lovers realize the majesty of the divine by gazing upon the body of his beloved. I believe that it appeals to women of a certain romantic temperament, but you risk scandalizing or boring others. To teach it to you, I will need some hours of your time, and of course a small fee for my service. About 300 dinar would suffice. Fuck you. That is a lot of money. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to the to a university outside Kelradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It is well earned. Good. Are you interested in making some more? Yes. Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course, his caravan was captured and looted. And he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if heavens forbid I was faced with indebtedness or ruination. Now any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest. But our captain decided to employ these bandits wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning games master? Well, in this unfortunate land of Kelradia, sometimes gameskeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Harless, Lord of the City. But that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed, or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I'll get for my trouble is a knife to the ribs. In times of war, you see a king's eyes wander far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, some others who've lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Hilaris, or Harless. Hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So what do you say? Fuck's sake, yeah, seriously, how do I know that you're telling the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of a life in Old Praven. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good. There's another 100 dinars for or maybe more, that waits for you if you'll do me this last little favor. So what do you say? I say I've got the hiccups. All right, I'll lend you a hand and lead your men. Splendid! It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Sure. Fuck it. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. Fuck you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes, and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all-too-obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. It's time, lads. Up and at them. Everyone, follow me. Woof. The remaining few bandits scatter off into the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down by one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 10 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look in on them. Heavens alone grant us victory. Yes, now a couple of my boys and the watch captain have the watch captain pinned down in the back room with a knife to his throat. I'll need to go drag him before the King Harless and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be a part of that, though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it is, or how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a pike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay the fuck out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully we'll meet again. Let's go to the tavern. Ha, Denisra, that didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. King Harless couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough. And I got rid of that his crooked captain. A guard who let the bandits in will let in the enemy army, if the price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failures to take care of things himself. That actually isn't fair. But oh well. Fair, this is Calradia, my lady. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me the time to sell my properties, even put in word with other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough, as kings go. But he's a weak king, and they all are here. The weak kings must always look to their authority first and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Well, duh. Anyways, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Hilaris's face, or Harless's face. But he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyways, I hope you've learned a bit about what it takes to stay alive in these troubled lands, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. I'm preparing to leave town in a short while. It's been an honor to know you. Good luck. It is an interesting thing meeting you. Let's travel towards Vader, shall we? Also, I should probably do this. 11 men ready to, Anyways. Haringoth Castle, Kingdom of Swadia. Nemeja. These looters know what they're in for. Surrender or die. Everyone, follow me. Everyone, hold position. Hold this position. Everyone, fire at will. Everyone, charge! Charge! Reserves. Group 1. Group 1. Reserves. Probably go, Christ, this armor is expensive. Let's see. Azabil, grandson of Badzan. Were you not a barbarian, you would likely know of my lineage and that I am Rowan Horse Islands of the tribe of Shamir. Oh, he's a barbarian. For as long as anyone can remember, our people have feuded with the tribes of Humyan, many of whom have settled in the next valley over. Many men have died in this feud, on both sides, including 2 of my brothers. The Khan himself has ordered us to cease, to save men for the wars in Calradia, but I know my rights, and my brother's blood cries out for vengeance. I waylaid and killed Humyan on a track over the mountains, and I rode out of our village the same night, without ever having had a chance to bid farewell to my father. I will bide my time in Calradia for a year or 2, then return home with the Khan's men have forgotten. The Humyan will not forget, of course, but such is a price of honor. Meantime, any opportunity to earn a living with my sword would be most welcome. Why, that is most generous, or is a most generous offer. I shall not betray you, so long, of course, as you do your duty to me and feed me, pay me, and not drag my miserable hide into battle when there's no chance of winning. Hand me some salt, if you will. It is a custom for our people to take salt from our captains as a token of the concerns of our well-being. Certainly, here, have some salt. Told me, never fight for barbarian before she pays your worth. Pays your worth of gold first. Damn it. Anyways, I can probably end this here. I'm gonna switch up these ranks here for a little while. But you guys don't need to watch that. Anyways, if you enjoyed the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this series or the channel in general, hit subscribe. Holy shit, my apparently my camera is tilting up slightly. For now though, this is Kitthesoulless signing off. Later, everybody.